Okay. Those of you that watch my videos, you know I've been having a lot of issues with my camera and YouTube and movies and all that kind of stuff. Won't get into all the drama. I'll address that at another time. But the reason I'm here today is my friend Renee. She has an Etsy shop. It's no, GT Designs, and she puts together a whole bunch of cool um, packages of stuff to make, you know, your journals with. And um, she's a really good collector. She finds a lot of cool stuff. Well, anyway, she knows I like to do the eco dyeing, and she told me, I have a bunch of leaves in my yard. I'll send you some. So this morning, there's a big package out there waiting for me. So I thought, aha, let's do it. So this is a good example for you guys that have never done this before. Um, I'm using leaves that I don't know where they came from. I don't know what trees they are. I don't know if they print. I don't know anything about them. So you and I will be surprised together. And if this is something, you know, in the future you decide to do, it'll let you see that some work, some don't. Has nothing to do with you and your ability. It's just whatever is inside of each type of plant. So let's do the peekaboo all together. And I need some papers here and I need some papers there. I thought it was organized, but hey, you know, what's new? I need to put this right here. I need those papers there. Okay. Again, I don't know what any of this is as far as what type of plants. So we'll find out. So we'll find out together. I'll put all the plants over here. And I'll put the prints on this side. The sun's out today, so I'll be able to put them out to dry. All right. So we do have some color here. Most of what you see here is more of a resist from the water itself than an actual print, if you know what I'm saying. Because these colors that you see bleeding through here are really coming from these leaves, I think. But that's just the top one. Let's wait and see. Let me get these leaves off over here. Okay. Now when I put this on, I recognized that plant. That right there is a sumac. That I did recognize. Out of all the stuff she sent me, I think the sumac was the only thing, and some rose, some leaves from a rose. These are leaves from a rose. So out of everything she sent me, I think you could identify maybe two of them. The botanist that I am, right? Oh my goodness. And by the shapes. Now see, I don't know. I don't have this tree. I don't know what this is. But if you guys have a tree and it looks like that, I'm sure you know what it is. Now that print's really cool. Okay, I need some more of these, whatever these are. I think that's a piece of the sumac right there. And this is more of that. Ooh, yes. If you guys know what this is, these are oaks. Whatever it is, I love it. And then you see what the rose petals do. That's pretty. Well, I'm going to have to see who's got some of those in their yard. Well, she does, obviously. I'm going to say, okay, I need some more of those. And that printed pretty cool. I think I have some of these in my yard, and I forget what they're called. I run it and I ask my husband all the time, what are these called? And I have a mental block about the name. Yeah, I do have some of these. And during the year, they don't print at all. But then when fall comes, their print is really cool, as you can see. Okay, now these are just, now see, these are the ones that were just, they look like they're green year round. There was no sign that those particular ones were, you know, turning or anything. Ooh, see how pretty those are? I like that. Very cool. It's still a little hot. I just turned them off. I know some people let them cool down, but I don't have the patience. Okay. Very cool. I don't know what this was either. Ooh, but it leaves some nice colors on it. Now, see, that's the same plant, but it didn't give us good color as, I think it's the same one. Maybe it's not. I'll see. Same one. This is a good example. On the other ones, and this is all the same paper, all the same batch, and those other ones printed really cool. And then over here, they didn't do anything. So they were probably at different stages, you know, in their growth. Ooh. See this one right here left that pretty print. That's cool. Let's see what the bottom looks like, because you'll find that leaves print differently on the top and on the bottom. See, that's pretty. And here is a sumac. You can see that. It's pretty dramatic. This is that tree I have in my yard too. Now see, this one printed nice, when on the other one you saw it didn't do anything. So interesting, huh? And again, this was green. I don't know what kind of plant that is. Whoops. Okay. You see the top of that over here. Top of this one right here. Oop, another nice print. Can the leaves be used as dry or pressed flowers once they dry? Yeah, you can. I have actually done that with some of these. I put them in between paper, and I've used them when I do my encaustic, because some of them have really, like these aren't really all that dramatic as far as the leaves themselves with all the pretty colors, but I have some other plants in my yard, different leaves from, I think from, it's the, oh, what's the name of that tree? Ooh, pretty, really defined. From my sweet gum tree, they turn those really pretty oranges and everything. And I've dried those and put them in my journals on my covers. So yeah, you can save them. Double duty, nothing wasted. And some of these I've used them to print more than once because just because you've used it once, it doesn't mean that all of whatever inside of each one of these plants is completely gone. If it gave you a good print and it was unusual, I would use it again. If you were going to print right away, like I'm going to be doing some other batches when I'm done here. So if there was something that really I like the way it printed, I might pull all of these out and use these again because I don't have these. Oops, see that? See, I know better than to do that. I don't know why I did it. I should have cut this off right there because see that is pretty thick and it goes into the paper and it tears it. So there's a hole there. No real big deal, but something to know if you don't want a bunch of holes all over your papers. Make sure you take the stems off if they're kind of thick. Now look how dramatic this is. Now see, she sent me this, but I know that's a sweet gum because I have those in my yard. I know a sweet gum print when I see it. So that's what these are right here. And this right here is sumac. Again, that kind of like an evergreen plant. I'm not sure what that is. This right here is sumac also. And this was that green stuff. I don't know what this was, but I like the way it prints. It's real subtle, but it's pretty. I'll have to ask her if she remembers and if they all came out of her own yard. If it came from another yard, she may not know what they are. Again, this is real thick. It didn't break it, but it could have very easily. I believe that this is also from the sweet bud tree. I think so, yeah. Okay, throw that away. Too small. Woohoo! See how pretty those print? I have a whole bunch of those in my freezer so I can print over the winter. Go. The bigger maple looking leaves are sycamore leaves. Which ones are sycamore? You mean these? With the pointy edges? Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. Oh, CJ, I don't have the patience for. I don't have a Sizzix anyway. Ah. Woo! See, sometimes they print and sometimes they don't. I think this was part of the rose. Ooh, pretty. There's the rose leaves. Very pretty. These papers get very delicate. You know, when you wet papers, all they want to do is tear. Woohoo! Look at that one. Pretty. Is that the sycamore? Sure leaves a pretty golden color. I like that. Now look, same plant. That one didn't print and that one did. Sycamore. Okay. Sycamore. Sycamore. I'm a botanist. I'm a botanist. I'm going to ask her, I hope the sycamore is in your yard, not someone else's. I need some more. Woohoo. I don't know what that is either, but it's beautiful. Ooh. Now see, this looked like an evergreen, but look how pretty that printed. I don't know what that is. I like it. Sycamore. Woohoo, cool. No, I do not scan in any of my eco prints. I know a lot of people that do eco printing, scan them in, but I like them to all be one of a kind. I like the feel and the texture that you get from a real print that you can't get if you scan and print it on your home computer, home printer. So, nope, I don't. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What the heck was that? Look how beautiful. I got to find out what that is, too. Look, gorgeous. Yeah, I sell all of my eco prints in my shop. Actually, it's like my biggest seller are all my eco prints. Woohoo! Hello. I also have a workshop in my Etsy to do this. I also have a freebie that's in my channel somewhere it was a very, 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 very first time I did them, but I give you a lot of the basics of how it's done. Now see, that one didn't print, and all the other ones were gorgeous. What's with that? So you can watch the freebie one to get the feel for it, but then over the years, because that's like, I don't know, 3-4 years old, I've learned a lot. Ooh, look at that. I've learned more of the who, went, how, why kind of stuff, as opposed to, I wonder why that happened. I understand a lot more about the process. So in the course that I sell, I give you more insight as to, how you can manipulate stuff more than just taking things by chance. Okay, here we go. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. Yeah, because when I first did it, I didn't know anything about anything. Well, you can be the proud owner of some, Debbie. They'll be in my shop. Okay, let's see if this will work. Yay! So the other big one didn't do anything. Yay! Yeah, I don't have any flowers right now. It's winter here. So I do my winter batches, and I do my spring batches, and my summer batches. They're all different. I think I only have one left of my flower one. I was saving it for a journal I'm making. I did a whole bunch of I think I still have some of all my ferns and the colors and stuff. I'll bring them out in a second. I don't know what that was. I have a feeling it's going to be a good print. Oops, well, maybe not. So. I had high hopes for that one, but sometimes you get a feel for it. And then sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it's a dud. A dud. Kind of sort of like that. Yeah, there's so many ways to get different types of prints. I'm just partial to the boiling because I love the texture of the paper when it dries. And I love the way you can manipulate it and do so many different things with mordants and stuff like that. So um, I've had fun with the other techniques, but I always come back to this. Okay, now these came out of my yard. It was funny. I was putting together a bundle when my mail came. So I just stopped building on mine and started using hers because I was anxious to see what was in the mix. So at least these came off my tree. Let's see. This has all got to be washed out. Woohoo! This was a new tree I was trying from somebody else's yard. And obviously, it does not print very well. Whoops, I hear the doggies. Might be my husband getting home. I think I tried too many of these guys. I was hoping they'd do something for me, but they didn't do nothing. There we go. There we go. Well, I don't think I'm going to be going to my neighbor's tree anymore. I'll give a good background. Okay, that was a different tree. I had more in here than I thought. Hope I have room to hang all these out. I still got a few hours of sun. Hey, Darla. Renee from GT Designs had sent me a bunch of leaves this morning. So the first part of the reveal were the leaves she sent me, and then these are the ones that I was testing from a neighbor. And her tree does not print. My neighbor's tree does not print. That's how we learn. But most of the ones that Renee sent me, they printed. I'd say 95%. Yeah, Brenda, I sun dry anything. Even if it's just coffee dyeing, I do everything in the sun. I don't do anything in the oven. And these got kind of toasty down the bottom. Just a little toasty. I think that's the last one, or maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Gotta wash these out. Woo! Very toasty. I think that's it. Yep. Yep, and yep. Whew. Okay, ladies. I have to. Let me put one on there. I have to get these out while the sun is still out and see how much dries. Ooh, Brenda. That, everybody always asks me, Rosemary, I'm sure you must make paper. No. I would love to, though. So I was just talking to my husband about that about a week ago. I said, I need to get a little setup. And it's, just a little Mickey Mouse type of setup. And try that out. And the ladies that come over to my place, they're all like, yeah, let's make some paper. So I guess that'll be our little project, is getting some paper. Anyway, so I got to wash some of these off. Some of them don't need it. Some of them need to, some do. And here's some of the other ones. I think those are pretty cool. My favorite, where to go? My favorite new one was that sycamore. I think that's it right there. The sycamore and whatever that is. That was cool. Yeah, whatever that is. Jay, that's what I was telling them. I said, I already have the screen. And I'm sure I've got some frames. I told him, I think I have everything. I just need to do it. Anyway, there you go. Hey, Jennifer. New papers. These came from, most of these leaves on the top here, they came from Renee. She sent me a bunch from Texas. And so I wanted to try those out. And let me find something here for a second. Where is it? Now, I never, as you know, you guys that follow me enough, and I think just the other day I was ranting off at my mouth about digitals, and I don't use digitals, and so you always end up having to eat your own words. Hold on a second. The other day, forget what day it was. Oops. It came up on my feed, right? Because on Etsy, I have a like for Fox Creations. You probably most of you that are on Facebook and stuff, you know who she is. But anyway, so she had this kit, because I'm not into all of that kind of stuff, but I still, I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying, if it was just that, I would have probably said, oh, that's nice, and moved on. But what did get my attention, I gotta see if I can find one that I didn't work on. Maybe I cut them all up already. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I just got kind of crazy. I'm that way. If I start doing something, I just keep doing it. I just keep doing it. Hi, Susan. I know, isn't Renee the sweetest? Anyway, so she had on the kit, it was it was this. And so I cut those out. I printed these out on vellum. And I think they came out kind of cool. I have to glue them still. But I do like how they came out. Because, you know, they're just, I like vellum. What can I say? So I printed those out on that. And just did one on the regular paper to see what it looked like before I printed on the vellum. And that can always be my reference sheet. So I have that. And then these, I also did these in vellum, these little pockets. I haven't glued those yet either. I just cut and folded. So I did that. And then it comes with these little definition labels. And so this is just on regular paper. But then I printed it out on, you know, sticky paper. So I was able to make little stamps out of them. And then I also, oopsie, I also printed a page of those in the vellum. So when I put those on, that'll have like a whole different look. I think it'll look kind of cool. I did that. Put things away or I'll really get discombobulated. Okay. And then in the kit was a other botanical specimen ephemera. So that's what that looks like. And I did it also in the tape, the sticker type. And then in here again is these in the vellum. And what else? Okay, so then there's this one. It's not, doesn't have any colors. This one has the colors. Same thing. Printed out, sticker, vellum. Okay, so now we get to the good part. That's not the good part. That's not the good part. The good part is when you get to these specimen things. Okay, so she's got these. So this is what she did. Now my inspiration is I'm going to go through. I've taken pictures of some of my favorite, scanned some of my favorite pieces. Again, I don't sell my eco printed scans or nothing like that, but I'm going to go ahead and make some small prints of the ones that I have and make them small like that, and then put them into her specimen cards. This is what she and her print out. This is what you get. Is it just one? I can't remember now. Yeah, I guess so. It's just this one. So again, I've got that printed out. I did it on vellum, regular paper, and then on sticker paper. All right. And it also comes with this page. I think this is supposed to be like washi tape or something. I'm not sure. I just did it regular and I did it on vellum. I'm not sure if I'll even use those. But anyway, so that was that right there. So then she has these specimen cards, which, okay, here we go. Is this. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to cut out the pieces of the whatever specimen that is, right? And then you put it in here, glue it on top of there. And then she's got a lot of cool stuff written on these. And so these are your, I guess, like little specimen slides, right? But with your different kinds of plants. All right. And then you can put your stickers and do whatever. Okay. So I just went all crazy. And this is what I ended up doing with mine. What did I do? Hold on. I got to remember exactly what I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Too crazy. Okay. So, I got this and I printed it on cream cardstock. I don't have any, but anyway, you know what cream cardstock is. All right. And then when I cut it out, I cut it all the way up to the top so that I had it longer. All right, so that's like from here to here. And then I opened up the little window and put these behind the window. So right here is the vellum. And then I got a piece of file folder and cut it out about 1/4 inch on each side, larger than this. And then glued that, because you have the vellum back there, glued all this onto this. And then put some of the little stampy thingamajiggers that she has and put them on different places here on the specimen card. And then I came back with my antique tape that I made and kind of just strategically put it in little places where I thought it would look like it would be real, like you would need to use it there. So that's what I did with her stuff. And I think they came out kind of cute. So that's why I'm saying it, because, you know, I can admit when I'm wrong. I'm there preaching all the time. Do your own stuff. Don't use other people's things. Be original. Yuck. But you know me, when it comes to plants, and when it comes to all that stuff, it spoke to me. I said, Rosemary, you can do something with that. So I did these. The next ones I do, I'm going to have my own prints in there from my eco printing, some of my favorite ones, and I'll put those in there. And yeah, so I think they came out, I'm sorry, but I think they came out cute. I think they're cute. But anyway, whoopsie doopsie. Thank you, Elizabeth. Johnny, I don't know. Can you sell Tracy's stuff? I don't know. These are Tracy's. I don't know if she lets you sell her stuff. Like I say, I usually don't do digital. So I know everybody has different rules. So I don't know. I'll have to see her, what she allows and doesn't allow with her digitals. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, a lot of them, yeah. As long as you don't sell the digital itself, but you can sell it inside of blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yep. Okie doke. That sounds good. I saw somebody ask about, I got to go back up. Somebody asked something about glassine bags. It moved too fast, and I don't know what the question was. Let me see. Where was that? Let's see. Okay. Rosemary. Oh, Darla's getting serious on me now. What's the difference between being inspired to do your own art on a digi and doing your own art on a magazine or with a napkin? Ooh, wait a minute. I got to think really hard to come up with a good answer from that one. Okay, my only answer to that is that if I find something in a book or in a magazine or even a napkin, I don't think everybody and their mother has picked out the same picture out of the magazine or out of the book that I did. But when it comes to digis, they become trending. You know, one person, like right now, I just showed this, And who knows how many people are going to go over there and buy them, right? So now everybody's going to have these, and it's like what I call trending. I don't like to be trending. I don't like to follow trends, you know? So I guess that's my only explanation. I think it's still, you know, out of all the zillions of magazines out there and all the pages in the magazines, the chance that somebody else is going to pick the same picture I pick and do the same thing I do with it in a journal is like zero. But someone running over to, you know, Tracy's Etsy shop and getting these these digis are like, woo, 100%, right? So I think that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. But, you know, I can be wrong because here I am. I bought them and I played with them and I love them. So who am I to say anything? Who am I to say anything? Debbie says, I scan my idea, but I don't know how it looks. When I print it, the color is yucky. Deb, I have found out through other people, not my own experience, but other people's experience, that all scanners are not created equal. And so you may have an all-in-one and a printer and scanner and all that, but it doesn't mean it's a high quality scanner. So if you get into scanning things, I think a lot of the people that, you know, kind of do that and sell stuff, I think they would recommend getting a standalone quality scanner for the things to look right. But that's just what I've gathered from hearing the little chit chat around. But who knows? It's an all-in-one headed for the trash. See, mine is an all-in-one too, but you know, like I say, I don't do digis. I don't, you know, sell anything that, you know, I scan. Anything I do is just for myself. And then I kind of fix it up and, you know, make it the way I want it. But in general, you know, yeah. Yeah, Dollar, you're 100% right. You're right. I don't have against anything against any kind of art. But way back when somebody asked me about this and about that, and so that was my answer to their question. You know, I just try not to, you know, get on the bandwagon of the latest thing. And then if I'm doing something and it becomes, you know, the bandwagon, then I get off of it and try to find a new one. I guess I've always just kind of been that way. So anyway, I am going to let you ladies go if there aren't any other questions. I got to hang out all of these papers. There's a very slight breeze outside, so I think they're going to dry pretty quick. Um, and I'm going to be doing, the reason I got so excited with these is because I saved a bunch of smaller fall leaves, and I'm going to be doing some of um, my encaustic nature journals that I did last year around this time, and I thought these would just go perfect. Some of these would go perfect in there, so that's why I got all excited, especially if I put my own work in there. I think that'll be cool. Where did I get the glassine bags? I don't have any glassine bags. Um, did I show you glassine bags? No. I'm not sure. If you're talking about these are not glassine bags. If this is what you're talking about. These are printed out on vellum. Is that what you're asking me about? Yeah, vellum. Yes, ma'am. There you go, Deb. Let us know. They have the vellum in them. What are we talking? Oh, you guys cracked me up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You mean these little guys? Are you talking about these little guys? Huns. Yes. Okay. These are, okay, I don't think they even have them anymore. But at my Sam's Club, they used to sell this big old tall jar of pickles. And next to it, they had a thing of these so that when you took the giant pickle out, this is where you stuck the pickle in. And that's where these bags come from. So I don't think you can buy them anywhere. If you have a Sam's and they still sell Hun pickles, then you could get them there. But mine doesn't even sell the Hun pickles anymore. So I don't know where they went. They went bye-bye. Yeah, that's where I got those. I wasn't even thinking about that. Isn't that funny? I'm showing you all this stuff. And what do we like best? We like the trash. My kind of people. See, that's what I'm telling you. Cool stuff. The cool stuff. Suzanne, I never thought of that. Good thing I didn't go around saying that to anybody. I didn't get to see it. I had company last night, and I haven't really watched anything today. But I know that Darla and Brooke came out with a new digital, and it's some kind of a planner. I'm going to go back and look at that. I know that there was a lot of anticipation for it, so I bet you it's super cool because we got Darla's technology fused together with Brooke's art. So you know it had to come out cool. So I'm gonna go check that out. I'm not a planner, but I've never gotten into that. Only because, you know, I'll start it one day and then I'll never go back to it again. I'm not a good planner. Lisa says, Amazon 100 for $6. 100 what? The little Hun pickle things? Are they in Amazon? Are you kidding me? How cute would that be? Brenda's ready to fight. Darla, put in oh, it could be multi-purpose. Go ahead and put in the link in there, Darla, if you know what it is. Inquiring minds want to know. Go ahead and put that in there. I know she's fast. Come on, Darla. Darla's hunting. I can hear it in the background music. There she is. There's the link. So if you guys want to see the premiere of the digital planner slash junk journal slash glue book slash all the above art journal, you will have it right there. Okay, I'm getting hungry too. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 5 o'clock for me. It's okay, Jennifer. I didn't even see what you wrote, so you didn't offend me. I was too busy looking down. Let me see. Let me just see what Jennifer said. Oh, yeah, that's true, Jennifer. Most of it's that way, actually. Oh, now doggies are barking. I have no idea where my husband is, unless he already came home. We got to get my doggy in and everything. But anyway, so I hope you go out and do something fun. Either go get some leaves and smash them, or boil them, or put them through your old washing machine, or make some paper, or go buy a digital and make it your own, or I don't know, go bake a cake, whatever, whatever, or buy a scanner. Use my Otis as, okay. I'm hoping, who is Otis? Uh-oh, I see my dog's out there getting all excited. Okay, I'm afraid to ask who Otis is, but I'm going to ask anyway. Oh, you're Great Dane. Oh, how cute. Oh, Darla never argues with anybody. We know Darla. Okay, so any last questions? The sun is going down fast. You know, I'm thinking I'm not even going to hang it outside now. I think I'm going to hang it inside because it's going to be cool tonight. So I'll leave the heater on in the studio, and they'll just naturally dry on the I have this little rack, old-fashioned type of clothes rack with the little tiny little spindles, and I just kind of hang them all over that, and you know, yeah. Oh, speaking of collaboration, I'm going to come on later on tonight, because those of you that have, been watching the past few times, I'm having a lot of trouble um, doing anything with videos. I'm having trouble. Anyway, just trouble with between my new computer, my old computer, YouTube, and I did a collaboration with Susan. It was sitting there. I can't do anything with it. The page is there. We can't move on. So I'm gonna have to do a live to start it off, kind of sorta, so she can get her video up. It's just a mess. But anyway, it might be tonight while I come back and just do a real short one with the intro of that collaboration, because that's the only way I can get anything up on YouTube is doing lives. So if you see me later, that's going to be all about. All right, enough of that. I am out of here. I got to do something with the with all this stuff. Oh no, Laura, you just got here. I'm leaving, but I'll be back later on, maybe tonight, um, to show that collaboration with Susan. Okie dokie. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Be inspired. Go do something creative. And I'll be back later. Thanks again. Bye.